Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. Today's Monday, May 20th, 2024, and today I wanted to go over just a quick video idea I had in mind about Gretchen Whitmer and Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom being really the future of America and potentially future candidates for presidency. So, you don't know who these people already are. Gretchen Whitmer is the female governor of Michigan. She has been serving since 2018. She got reelected in the 2022 midterms. Gavin Newsom is the governor of California, who has also been serving since 2018, I believe. And then Ron DeSantis has been serving as Florida governor since 2019. He got elected in the 2018 midterms. He barely edged out Andrew Gillum, the former Tallahassee mayor. And so I just wanted to go over with you guys right now why I think they're going to be the future of America. So starting off with Gretchen Whitmer, we can already see that she's a very popular candidate in the state of Michigan. She beat Tudor Dixon in 2022 by roughly almost 11 points, as you can see here. She really performed well in the Detroit area, in the Detroit suburbs, such as Ann Arbor right here, Washtenaw County, to the left of Wayne County. And she also won a county that Donald Trump won both in 2016 and 2020 that neither Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden were able to win. And you can also see she won a bunch of Lansing counties here and Kent County. And so there's that. And so here's her portrait of her. Like I said, she's been serving since she got elected in 2018. So yeah, she's been currently she's the vice chair of the DNC, and she used to be the prosecuting attorney of Ingham County. I believe that's where Lansing is located, but don't quote me on that. The minority leader in the Michigan Senate, and then and she was in the Michigan House of Representatives. Headed over to Gavin Newsom. He's been serving since 2019, and he previously was the lieutenant governor and mayor of San Francisco. Ironically, he was married to Donald Trump Jr.'s current girlfriend slash fiance. So I thought that was very interesting. He's Kimberly Guilfoyle. They were married for 5 years. That's her. She's currently engaged to, I believe, Donald Trump Jr. So there's that. And then I wanted to mention one more thing. Earlier this year, Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis had a debate on Fox News against each other. And I thought it was very interesting because I originally thought that Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom were going to be nominated by their respective parties for president in 2024. Obviously, looking back on that now, that was a little bit silly. At the time, Ron DeSantis was doing pretty good in the polls, but slowly making his way down. And Gavin Newsom has just been a rising star in the Democrat Party, along with Gretchen Whitmer. And so that's part of the reason why I thought that the Democrats might nominate Newsom in 2024. But now it is looking very highly in percentage odds that the Democrats are going to nominate someone like Newsom or Gretchen Whitmer in the 2028 presidential election. For the Republicans, it's looking like they're going to nominate someone like Ron DeSantis. The problem for a Ron DeSantis, Gavin Newsom matchup is that in the scenario this matchup does happen, Gavin Newsom most likely will pick someone like Gretchen Whitmer as his running mate, or potentially even Raphael Warnock, the Georgia senator. And the reason is because Raphael Warnock and Gretchen Whitmer are both from two battleground states. And so picking someone like them is going to boost the Democrats' odds of actually winning, since they know that those candidates can already win in those states. I'm not sure who Ron DeSantis would pick as his running mate, though, because I know he has kind of a feud with Nikki Haley, battling over second place in the Republican primary. Nikki Haley ended up staying up until Super Tuesday. Ron DeSantis quickly dropped out after Iowa, after giving his all in Iowa, even getting Kim Reynolds, the Iowan governor's endorsement. So that it's very interesting and very perplexing thing. So there's that. But then there's also been rumors that there's a scenario that Gretchen Whitmer could be nominated by the Democrats. This article came out in January of this year. Although she is endorsing Biden for re-election, there's also been a lot of rumors that she could run for president. And this is very significant because having someone from a swing state like Michigan and win their re-election campaign for governor by almost 10 points, there's a real possibility that she could win the presidency. I know a lot of people might get upset by me saying this because she is. I don't want to put this in a way that I make people look sexist, but there are a lot of people out there who would not like to have a female president. But I think someone like Whitmer, who is pretty liberal and progressive, and someone like potentially Raphael Warnock, if it was a Whitmer-Warnock ticket, then the Democrats definitely, that could be a blue year because Raphael Warnock and Gretchen Whitmer are both from swing states, and the Democrats know that they can win. So it would be an interesting ticket to see because there is a real possibility that they could do pretty good. And so, that's what I think about that. Even as you can see here, speculation over Whitmer's presidential ambition spiked this month when she confirmed plans to write a book as soon as this year. She's also a former federal politician action committee that's raising funds for congressional districts in other states, and she's expected to up her travel in the coming months. And also, not to mention that Gavin Newsom has also been pretty involved in the Biden campaign and been pretty heavily in the spotlight recently, and that's definitely what made me curious as to will he be running as president in 2024. And I've also heard some rumors that the Democrats will nominate Newsom instead of Biden because they know that Biden cannot win against Trump, which I don't think that's necessarily a good play for the Democrats because I do think it is possible that Joe Biden can't beat Donald Trump again, although, like I said before, you can never trust the polls, although even in 2020 I said that Biden was leading in the polls, but I said you can't trust the polls because Hillary Clinton was leading in the polls in 2016, and then she lost. And so currently Trump is leading in the polls, although the 2020 polls were accurate, well, some of them. You just can't trust the current polling because there are errors in the system, and so yeah. But it'd be interesting to see if someone like Gavin Newsom were to be nominated. I've made a couple of videos about DeSantis and Newsom going against each other, and I actually do have Newsom winning because I think there's a level to DeSantis that he is kind of unpopular among the Republicans because he definitely is a little weird. If you've ever listened to his laugh, it's kind of quite strange, I must say, but and even going back to 2018, I just wanted to show you Gretchen Whitmer's first bid. She still won by 9 points. And I mean, if you look at the precincts, it's amazing how much. I mean, it's quite truly amazing about how Michigan has been a blue state at the presidential. I guess you could say before 2016 for a while, but surprisingly at the governor's level and the state legislature, it's definitely been pretty heavily consistent Republican, besides obviously Jennifer Granholm, who did serve 2 terms. But if we keep going back, I mean, Jeffrey Feiger ran, lost by a lot. John Engler served 3 terms, and then James Linford, but this was back in 1986. But so that's pretty amazing to me about how Gretchen Whitmer really kind of flipped Michigan. And now the state Senate and state House are both controlled by the Democrats now. So I thought that was very interesting. And then for if I pull up Gavin Newsom's, here we go. This is the 2022 California gubernatorial election results. And so as you can see here, this was a recall in 2021, and then this was 2018. So he lost, I believe he lost 2 counties, I think. He lost 2 counties or 3. So that's interesting. But, and yeah, also this I wanted to mention. They also talked about how Newsom's decision to debate DeSantis on Fox News is a brilliant strategy for keeping himself at the forefront of viewers' minds in this election cycle if Biden were to pull out, said another Democrat who is often mentioned as possible candidate next time around. But this person argued Newsom runs the risk of making himself stale for 4 years now. Yeah, I think I think that Newsom definitely has his fair share of scandals, and quite frankly, he does remind me a lot of Bill Clinton, and that's something that you should keep in mind because Newsom has had his fair share of scandals, but I don't think it would make too much of a deal because Ron DeSantis is also a very controversial figure, and so there's this sense that if you have two bad candidates, um, there's going to be a lot of third party momentum, I guess you could say. And so if there were to be a third party candidate who potentially is taking away votes from either Ron DeSantis or Gavin Newsom, it's going to be like 2016 or 2024 where there's going to be good margins coming out of the third party, potentially 3, 4, maybe even 5%. Although Robert F. Kennedy Jr. currently, who's running as an independent, is polling about 10, 11% nationwide. But like I said, don't trust the polls because I don't think this is going to be like a Ross Perot year where he's getting 20, 30% of the vote. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, but I think having these two guys who are kind of unpopular but still get nominated, they're popular within their parties but not popular with, like, the rest of the country. So, yeah, there's that. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching me today. I decided to kind of come up with a new, different style video that I've been seeing recently among political content creators. And so I just wanted to try it out, and I'll see how well the algorithm pushes it out and stuff. So thank you guys for watching today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And let me know down in the comments below if you want to have me start making these different types of videos. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more political videos coming soon.